All right, let me make sure everything cool. I don't know what it is that you done to me. I just wanna say. Oh, what's good? What's good? Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Shalom, shalom. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? What's good? What's good? How y'all feeling? I just wanna say. Let's see what it is. All right, peace, 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 peace. I ain't got a lot to cover tonight. I'm gonna try not to hold y'all for too long, but got a lot of stuff to go over, man. A lot of stuff to go over. Some videos to check out. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm well. I am well. Najee? But yeah, I'm doing well. Everybody good. No such thing as keeping us too long. Yeah, so check this out. I'm gonna jump right into it, okay? Now, as always, you know, we living in them times where every day you're hearing something new, right? It's a lot going on outside of the distractions, outside of the illusions, you know, outside of the veil. It's a lot going on, man. And I think it's important to have some awareness. It's important to, like, you know what I'm saying, keep up with it. Keep up with what's going on around you. That way, you know, we can move accordingly. But as I always say, you feel me, don't get so caught up in it to where, you know, you start to worry so much. You start to just, you know, fear and just, you know, all that. You know, it puts you in this negative space, you know. But definitely just know that the Most High got us no matter what. I just think that Earth, Mother Earth, Mama Earth is she getting fed up, you know, and this whole thing with the cleansing process. I think that the Most High giving her commands like, hey, we might to make some stuff shake. You know what I'm saying? So you got earthquakes that's popping off. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things I want to get into right now, right? Let me go to this real quick. So there's a volcano that's about to erupt in Mexico. Show y'all this right here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but this is currently happening right now, right down in Mexico. It says Mexico City. Millions of people in Mexico have been warned to prepare for a possible evacuation after increased activity from the country's most dangerous active volcano, which has been spewing ash into several nearby towns since last week, according to authorities. Ash from Popocatépetl, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that, volcano, which is in a central part of the country, has delayed flights in Mexico City and led authorities to close schools in dozens of what that word is, municipalities. But yeah, some 25 million people live in a 60-mile radius of the volcano, which is about 45 miles southeast of Mexico City and located between the states of Morelos, Puebla, and state of Mexico. So it says down here on Sunday, the National Civil. Hey, be quiet. On Sunday, the National Civil Protection Coordination increased its volcanic threat level to yellow phase 3, which calls on some 3 million people who live in towns and villages adjacent to the volcano to stay alert and prepare for a possible evacuation. The CNPC also warned of greater volcanic activity and what's this dispersion of ash into several nearby towns at high speed. It also recommended that residents nearby avoid outdoor activities. In the case of Mexico City, the risk is ashfall. We are prepared for that scenario and we know what to do. Let's stay alert. Mexico City's Mayor Claudia Sheinbaum said in a tweet on Sunday. All right, so as you can see here in this picture, that's the volcano backed up, right? And it's crazy because this area right here, that's a ways away from the volcano. But if that mug go off though, all this, yeah. So man, let's pray for those people down there in Mexico right now. You feel me? Send one up for them. Like I told y'all before, man, it really does not matter where you go in this earth. I just think that we living in them times where it's a lot going on, and in places you never expect, right? You never expect things to happen, weather patterns to go crazy, you feel me? Volcano activity, earthquake activity, all that, right? But it's happening all over the world. So again, let's pray for those brothers and sisters down there. We got a lot of brothers and sisters who are, from America and who have moved down there, right? To get out of America, but yet, they're facing stuff like this and gonna continue to face stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, the earth is just reacting. It's starting to react to all of the BS that's going on. You feel me? So just pray for the brothers and sisters, man. We just got to pray for everybody and just pray that everybody pray for us as well. Now, here's something else that I saw in the news. Y'all heard about New York? Let's see right here. Let me show y'all this. So check this out. This says New York City may be sinking under its own weight because the buildings are too heavy, scientists warn. Now, I'm going to just tell you straight up, this is BS. This is BS. You know what I'm saying? This is just the cover story. This is just what they want to put out. You know what I'm saying? They don't want people to panic or whatnot, but it's deeper than this, They already know New York is gonna go, and they are gonna be the ones to initiate let's just say the tidal wave that's gonna come and hit along the coast, right? We already know this. Those of us who have the eyes to see, ears to hear, we've been knowing this for years, So, like I say, for them to just put this out, this is their way of warning people in New York, like, hey, something is coming. Yeah. So I'm gonna just read a little bit anyway. It says the combined weight of New York City's buildings may be causing the metropolis to sink. Researchers have said, however, there may be other reasons why the city is sinking, including the way the earth continues to shift after the end of the ice age. excuse me, after the end of the ice age more than 10,000 years ago, scientists added. Understanding how and why areas such as New York City may be sinking helps researchers estimate the flood risk these areas may face in the future because of climate change, right? Sea levels along the Atlantic coast of North America are expected to rise 3 to 4 times faster than the global average, researchers noted. Like I say, it's all BS. We already know. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I had a dream, no BS. I had a dream. I think when I was had to been like when I was 11 or 12, 13, somewhere around that age. But I had a dream. I was in Alabama at my mama's house, and you know how some of the houses have those guard rails on the windows. So I remember my mama had I don't know if I was on punishment or not, but I was inside the house in a dream. I was inside the house, and I remember sitting at the window looking outside down the street, and I seen this wave. You know what I'm saying? It was a wave, and it was about that mug was like tall. You know what I'm saying? It was tall, about as tall as the, you know what I'm saying, tallest building, downtown or something. I don't know, but it was super tall, and it was coming like my way. You feel me? And this was way before my awakening. This was way before I had seen any movie, that was like apocalyptic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So to have a dream about this, I think that's crazy. Most High was just showing me that all of this when I was young, and when I got older and I started watching movies, and I started to wake up and all that, and I'm seeing all these movies that's showing the predictive, you know what I'm saying, the programming or whatnot, showing like these big, huge tidal waves hitting New York, hitting Cali, you know what I'm saying, flooding the states and stuff like that. I'm just thinking to myself, like, dang, bro, like Most High showed me this way before. So yeah, that's what it is though, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of that in this video too. It was a video that I did a while back, probably 2 years ago, when I compiled a bunch of videos together showing you the scenarios, you know what I'm saying, of different things that could happen. But anyway, what I was gonna say next. So yeah, that's New York, right? And then on top of all that, like I said, with these earthquakes, there's an uptick in them. You know what I'm saying? Like they ramping them up everywhere. Off the coast of California, you feel me? In the oceans, in the Atlantic, in the Pacific, you feel me? Over in Africa, South Africa, they got earthquakes just going off everywhere. In Europe and Russia, different places. They happening all over. 1 second. But yeah, let me see what they say right here. Hold on 1 second. It said what New York and California going under. It's been raining a lot in Georgia. He said, and it's still cool enough for jackets. Yeah. I think yeah, even here, you know what I'm saying? It's been raining more than usual. Like, for an example, last year it didn't rain as much. At least I don't remember it raining like this much. But yeah, this year it's been raining a whole lot, which is a good thing because last year, we had a little bit of a drought. Um, but I say it's a good thing because it's doing really good for the garden. You know what I'm saying? The plants, the vegetables, they loving it. The trees, they loving it. So it's cool. You feel me? It's cool. It's keeping the ground moist. Um, but we needed it though. We needed it like real bad. Um, and I don't know what it is about the rain. Maybe it's just the love of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But plants love that rain, man. It's so crazy because like before it rains, you can just look at a plant and it just looks a certain way. But then after it rains, they just shoot up. You know what I'm saying? They be so vibrant, just full of life. It seemed like. So yeah, I ain't mad at the rain. You know what I'm saying? So next week, I know it's supposed to be sunny like the whole week or whatever, and then I think it's going up to the 80s, like low 80s or whatnot. So yeah, good time for gardening. Good time. You said 2015 when I was living in Snellville, GA. I was standing in my driveway around 12 praying with someone. The Most High literally showed me an open vision of a tsunami wave coming over the trees. It said, I totally agree with the rain because it's keeping the pollen down. And yes, those that is farming, that is farming, this is great for the ground. Yeah, it is. It is. So check this out right here. I want y'all to check this out. Check out what's going on, right? And I'm showing y'all all of this before we go into the video that I put together a while back, because I want to show you that I've been talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Been telling y'all for years, all this stuff coming down the pipeline, and we here. But check this out. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. All right. This is one of the channels I follow on YouTube, Dabu7. So check this out. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
This is Dabu7. We have confirmation here today that dozens of U.S.
Let me know if it's echoing or not. Let me know if it's echoing. Let me run that back. So this video, it says, get ready, senators giving satellite phones for disruptive event. We know that's the EMP that would take out communications, right? Okay, cool. So y'all can hear it. No echo. Okay. So, all right, just check this out.
This is Dabu7. We have confirmation here today that dozens of U.S. senators have been issued satellite phones to be used during an emergency situation. And this situation is what they're dubbing a disruptive event. Whatever that may be. Apparently, our senators are being told that something is incoming here right around the corner, and that these phones that have been distributed as part of a new security effort from the Senate Sergeant at Arms have been offered to every single senator in case of a big time emergency. It's unclear exactly which senators took part in this, but they're saying that last month, Karen Gibson put this out and said that satellite communication will ensure a redundant and secure means of communication during a disruptive event. So the red flags are flying now, and the questions are coming in as well. What is the disruptive event? They obviously know that something is about to happen.
Shalom, sis.
And they're preparing their senators for such an event. Lights out, And as it says here, the phones will support security measures during an emergency that takes out communications in the United States.
EMP.
Folks, we've got a big event about to happen where the communication and comms are about to go down, and they are making sure that our senators have satellite phones to be able to deal with the situation. This is real deal. I'm going to break this down further on the live stream. Make sure to join me. Going live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. There's links below. Hit that subscribe button for more. This has been Dabu7.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Listen, it's the EMP that they referring to. All of this is planned. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the movie Amerigeddon. Amerigeddon. They show you everything in that movie. You know what I'm saying? It's a B-list movie, but I feel like it's a whole lot of truth. It's a whole lot of truth in it. You know, they showing you how, you know, in the movie, like they train in the military to go from house to house to confiscate guns. They showing you how the government or the powers that be, cowards that be, how they're like, you know, making moves, you know, calling the shots, telling the people like, hey, telling all the governments, listen, you know, shut down the power, you know, all this and that, right? They even show you like the people who live in the country, who live in like the off-grid areas, how the military, you know what I'm saying, is going to war with them. And it's a lot on that I want to speak on too a little bit later. But yeah, man, it's showing you a lot in that movie. Go check that out when y'all get a chance. Amerigeddon. And also too, you know, you see it in other movies. So we talking about the EMP, right? Let me go ahead and just show y'all this right here. This video I put together. I put this together probably about 2-3 years ago. Probably about 2 or 3 years ago. 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up. Share tab audio. Entire screen. Let me see. Why is it not pulling up this? Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, let's just do this. Let's do this. Entire screen. Share system audio. Yep, let's do that. Entire screen. Okay. Why wanted me? Oh, okay. So check this out right here, y'all. Sure. Yeah, I guess they will themselves. All right. Can y'all see this? Let me know if y'all can see that. Let me know if y'all can see this on your screens. Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. So I did this video right here. Some of you may be familiar with this video, but I put this out probably 2 years ago, maybe longer than that. But YouTube took it down. Like they would not let me post this video. Every time I tried to, they blocked it. You know, because of what's in it. All right. Now, I'm gonna show y'all something. Let's see. So it says China is eyeing high tech, and listen, I'm glad I saved this video because I know that, you know, and at some point, you know, I was gonna come back to it whenever I heard them talking about, you know what I'm saying, a cyber attack or event you know, that's gonna take out the likes and all that, because like I said, we saw this years ago in the movies. And listen, these movies, y'all gotta stop watching them, you know what I'm saying, looking at it as entertainment. Like, it's not entertainment, it's actually documentaries and models, right? Right. So basically, you got to understand how the elite work. So they already planned this stuff. So what they do is they get in contact with all of the directors and you know the people who, you know, put together the movies and stuff like that, and they say, hey, we want you to make this type of movie. We want to see how it would look. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's a model. So that's how they create all these movies showing you these future events or whatever, and without a predictive programming, getting you used to it, right? Used to seeing it. That way, when it happened or whatnot, you already know. And then on top of that, like I said, these are documentaries too. So a lot of what you see in the movies is stuff that actually happened. Like that's their way of telling you the truth, right? So when we talk about for an example, right? We're gonna get into this, but for an example, uh what can I what kind of example can I give? Okay, so there's a new TV show right now on Netflix. Let me show y'all this real quick. Hold on. We're gonna come back to it, but I just want to show y'all something real quick. And it's something that you can do in your own time. It's a new show right now on Netflix. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Okay. I want y'all to see this. 1 second. Give y'all the perfect situation. Let's see. Let me see. I'm looking some stuff up. I'm trying to see if I can find the images. Okay, here we go. Let me show y'all all of this. All right, so bet. Now there's a new show on Netflix right now called Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton. Right? I need to start doing more videos like this, but I just don't be having the time. So check this out, right? Go on Netflix right now and look at this TV show, Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story. Now, when I tell y'all what you be seeing in these TV shows and in these movies, a lot of it is documentaries. A lot of it is just actual history. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we know that they mix truth with lies all the time, but for the most part, like, if you got the eyes to see, you know what I'm saying, and the ears to hear, they be saying stuff, they be showing stuff. But this right here is a perfect example. Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story. Queen Charlotte was the first queen, right? Let me see if I got that right. It says the story focuses on young Queen Charlotte's rise to prominence and power in the late 18th century. Okay. There's more you can look up on that. I ain't got time for all that. But check this out. She was a melanated sister. Okay, she was a melanated sister. But there's a part in the show where they was doing her paintings, right? So the guy was painting her, and she saw the picture, and she was like, "I'm too light. No, I want you to paint me darker." right? She wanted him to use her actual complexion, right? But then the guy who she was marrying, you know, he was a Caucasian or whatnot, and his mother was in there with her, and his mother was going back and forth with her, like, nah, I want you to paint her lighter. We want her to glow, give her some glow or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it just brings you back to what we read in the Apocrypha. You can read it in First Maccabees. You can read it in I think the is it wisdom of, I think it's wisdom of Solomon, you know what I'm saying, where they sought to paint the images and likeness, you know what I'm saying, where the heathen sought to paint images, you know, in likeness of themselves or whatnot. This is the whole whitewashing that they were doing. But as you can see in the show, you know, they're showing you that this queen was a sister, a queen, you know, she was a melanated individual. But peep this. These are the images that you're seeing now, right? We know she was melanated. They're showing you she was melanated. But then let me share my screen. Hold up. Hold up. 1 second. But peep this. This is the image that you see. This, when you type in Queen Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? These are the type of, hold on. It ain't showing it. Hold on. 1 second. These are the images that you see. That's what they mean by we want her to glow. Remove all the melanin. Nah, remove all the melanin. Make her white. This is what they did. This is what they did with everything and everybody. All of you, listen, there's so much history we could get into, man. Hold on. My bad. Um, so yeah, so check this out right here. Check this out. Let's go back to it. Queen Charlotte paintings, right? So if we take a look at all of these paintings, I just typed in Queen Charlotte paintings. It's what you get. There you go. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. You know what I'm saying? This is what they were doing all throughout history, wherever they went, especially over here in the Americas. When they came here, they found our people, the copper colored people, the real Americans. You know what I'm saying? And they changed all the images. They whitewashed everything. Look at all this. Now I feel like, come on now, that ain't how she looked. That's not. Oh, this Queen Charlotte of Sweden. Hold on. But anywho, like I said, you know, going back to the TV show, they showing you the truth in the TV show. Now I feel like this image right here is probably the closest. It's probably the closest. Let me blow it up. It might be the closest. But she wasn't even that bright. She wasn't even that, you know what I'm saying, light or whatnot. She was darker than that. But I feel like that's the closest that they got to her looking like a Negro, so-called. Or this one right here. Yeah, this one right here too. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the facial features and all that, I feel like that's the closest they got. But again, yeah, it's still bright. Still, hold on. Let me get out of this. So yeah, so like I said, documentaries, right? Let me stop the screen now. Let me put it back on the stuff I wanted to show y'all. Share system audio. All right, here we go. So check this out right here, y'all. This right here, it's a video that I did a while back, and it says China is eyeing high-tech surprise Pearl Harbor attack on U.S. electric grid using stolen American technology, report claims. Right? So I'm not gonna play the whole video because it's like an hour long, and I just don't got time for that, right? China alleged nuclear no first use doctrine like the USSR's during the Cold War. Okay. It says Beijing might be plotting a first strike attack on the US, which would target the country's electric grid with a large electromagnetic pulse, EMP, sending it into a massive blackout, a new report warns. An analysis of the alleged Chinese attack plan was recently released by the EMP Task Force on Homeland and National Security, a non-government organization with a stated goal to bring together citizens, engineers, field experts, and others to reinforce the American power grid, right? Okay, so, and then in the video, I'm showing you like on my old albums, you go on royalty, I got a song called Blackout. And that's what I was talking about in that song, Blackout, EMP, Blackout, whatever. And that was in 2016. So when I had my Facebook, as you can see here, you know, I made posts. I used to post back to back to back. But anyway, August 27, 2017, I was like, I can't remember what the full post said, but I think I was talking about the waves or whatever. You're gonna have a global pandemic, right? This was before COVID. Second wave would be power outages, blackout, EMP. Third wave, so-called natural disasters. I said I don't know if these will be in order, but just watch how it ends, right? 2017. And then this was 2016 when I was talking about the East Coast blackout. I said, can it happen again? If not, why are hospitals preparing for it during mock drills when everything is done with paper, no electricity? Wake up, right? Just showing y'all that I was talking about all this stuff years ago. Let's see. China's cyber attack should be practicing. Okay, let's go. Okay, so peep this, right? Years ago, this was 2018. DHS says Americans need to start prepping for up to 6 months without electricity, right? Let's go down here. It says DHS is warning that the electric grid is now the prime target of terrorists. Cap. And says Americans need to be prepared for a power outage of up to 6 months. The report says that people no longer keep enough essentials within their homes, reducing their ability to sustain themselves during an extended, prolonged outage. We need to improve individual preparedness, right? And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, like, just get what you can get, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that day is coming. That day is coming. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, but that day is coming or whatever. You said, so if one has solar, are we good? Yeah, I believe so. Now I don't know what your setup is like. I don't know if you're using a what you call those inverter, like if you're using an inverter or whatever, you might want to put a Faraday cage around it or wrap it in some aluminum foil or uh something along those lines. Just wrap it, anything electronic. Try to build you a metal cage or something like that, and put your electronics in there. And yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do anyway. But yeah. Um, so the report titled Surviving a Catastrophic Power Outage warns that an attack would likely come with little to no notice and could cause complete chaos for at least a half a year. Long duration lasting several weeks to months, at least 2 months, but more likely 6 months or more due to physical destruction to equipment such as transformers or transmission lines, or the severity of the event resulting in limited workforce to repair damage or inability to create or transport replacement parts, said the report. Right. So these are just reports and articles and all that I was keeping up with, and a couple videos that I had put together. It says here, electromagnetic pulse EMP attacks. The aim is to knock out power in much of the U.S. Outages could last for months, affecting hospitals, emergency services, food, and water. Because listen, if an EMP happens, y'all, your cars won't work anymore. So that wipes that does away with transportation. Uh, your water, your faucets in your house will stop working because they run off pumps and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So all of that will stop working. You won't have no water. Gas, all the gas pumps will stop working. You won't have no way to get gas. Only way you're gonna get gas is if you know what I'm saying, sift it from other cars, lawnmowers. If you got gas sitting around, stored up, whatever. Um, what else? Now I'm gonna tell you straight up what y'all should do. Any event like this, I'm just saying, if you got the money, if you got the money, get you some dirt bikes, get you some four-wheelers. You know what I'm saying? Um, definitely dirt bike though. Yeah, some dirt bikes. Um, hmm? Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, get you some dirt bikes, or you may have to just go back in time. If you know anybody with a farm, hey, ask them how much they selling horses for. Um, get you some horses. You know what I'm saying? Just you gotta start thinking outside the box. On for real. If you ain't gonna do none of that, then you're gonna be on foot. And then you gotta think about it. If you on foot, depending on where you're trying to go, where you're trying to get to, you got to think about the threat. You got to think about the amount of danger that's gonna be out there, especially on the roads. The high, and what I'm telling y'all is everything that I've been getting from the movies, like real scenarios. Um, but yeah. Get y'all some satellite phones too. Get you and your family members. It'll be wise to get those or ham radios, like I told y'all before. Get some of those. That way you can stay in communication with your loved ones or your friends. Any event where like something like this happened, and let's say your significant other or your child or whomever is like 10-15 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? Like you can hit them up. Hey, where you at? Hey, I'm here. I'm here. Hey, stay there until I get to where you at. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all, take this time to talk and have conversations with your family members. You know, I feel like this is more important than anything right now, like for real, because when that time come and you haven't, you know, put together a plan, strategy, nothing, y'all gonna be out here like chickens with your head cut off. And who's gonna feel sorry for you? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry because you, Most High gave you grace, gave you time. You feel me? And it's just so much. It's so much, man. But anyway, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so in this movie, right? In this movie, right? Hmm? Do what?
Read this.
One second. One second. Let's see. I mean, this ain't.
Okay.
Let me see. A friend of mine has begun to move in very high circles, both US and EU. He was recently invited to a premiere event by some new friends who are older money, high level people. In casual conversation, my friend mentioned that he would be going to the EU this summer. The wife, can you stop? What you trying to get? All right, now go. The wife of the older friend said, "You know you have to be back by September, right?" He replied, "No, why?" She said, "There's going to be a grid down situation, and at that wherever you are at that time, you need to be prepared to ride it out." She was just stating it matter of factly as if everyone knew. Uh let's see. One second. Everyone knew. At the risk of his ego, he asked how she knew, and she replied that she can't tell him, but it's high level and impeccable. This was about 3 weeks ago. Again, she was speaking as if everyone knows. Now I see this, and it makes me think back. But let me see. All right, so we have been hearing a lot of talk about nuclear war and all of this, right? Who's gonna send the first shot and all this type stuff. I want y'all to see this. The singer Maxwell, let me see if I can blow this up. The singer Maxwell came out with a song called The Glass House. We Never Saw It Coming. Now I found it interesting because in this video, let me show you this. I don't know if I'll be able to play it because it's gonna hit me with a copyright strike. Okay. It won't let me. It shows all the movies that I'm gonna show. So yeah, in the music video, you see they dropped the nuclear bomb on Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? And that's him, his wife, his child looking at the blast in the background or whatever. Why would he put this in the music video? Because they already know. They already know what's coming. Right? Now, here's the next clip that I put in the video. This is American Apocalypse. Is that it? American Apocalypse? Oh no, American Horror Story. And the name of this season is Apocalypse, I think. So the very first episode, it says the end.
It's
So,
titled.
so it says, following a nuclear apocalypse, a chosen group of survivors bunker down in an underground bunker. Whatever that say, I can't remember because my hand in the way.
Titled the end.
Oh, control.
Like my wife wanted.
Shut that door.
So hold on 1 second. Let me fast forward it.
Shut that door.
Let me fast forward it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the video, but I'm gonna remove the screens because I don't want them to hit me with a copyright or try to take this video down. So 1 second. Let me all right, so just listen to this.
This is like turtle shit. You're supposed to be my personal assistant, Mallory. Do you even know me? Can you just go and get me a macchiato so I can rinse this taste out of my mouth? What kind of shit is it under?
Now, remember a while back when, you know, everybody who has an iPhone or Android, whatever phone you have, you remember a while back when they did that test, right? This is what they were testing for, you know. And look, it says ballistic missile threat inbound to Los Angeles. Seek immediate shelter. This is going to be the warning before it all happens, you know. So yeah,
No,
game.
it's bullshit. It's a hoax. It's like that time in Hawaii. They're gonna text someone and then attraction. Oh, hi, Daddy. How's home? You know what? We have a terrible connection. I'll call you after I'm done.
Shut up. Listen, missile alert is real. In less than an hour, Los Angeles is going to be an empty crater.
Hey, Daddy, you're scaring me.
You can still be safe. There are spots reserved for our family. Your mother and brother are here with me. We're not going to make it. The car is coming. It'll take you to Santa Monica Airport. Private jet is waiting. Go. Stop.
What are you talking about?
And something else I want to add to what he just said, you know what I'm saying? He was like, there are 6 spots, or however many spots. And see, that's the thing. I remember watching this documentary a while back about how all the billionaires and, you know, millionaires were purchasing like apartments and houses underground, you know what I'm saying? And the government, they have these deep underground bunkers or whatever. You know, when you watch some of these TV shows and you know they talk about like a nuclear war or whatever, they'll make you think that, you know, they have this spaceship that people are living on out in space or whatever, while everything is going on down here. But that's not the case. They cannot leave this. You know, it's a dome covering the earth, so they can't get out of that dome. You know, so like I say, they got these underground bunkers and stuff like that. Another movie that I'm about to show you. Then it just went blank. That I'm about to show you.
WBA can now confirm Hong Kong, London, numerous sites in the Baltics and Moscow have all been hit and destroyed by nuclear ICBMs. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe we actually did it. We have just been notified to investigate.
And peep how he said, I can't believe we actually did it. Now, when I show you another TV show, you're going to see something similar to what he just said.
Take it home. So my children are watching this. Daddy loves you very much.
Then it just went blank. All power gone.
Now, if you notice, in every city you know, there's like a siren. And every weekend, like on Saturday or Sunday in those big cities or whatever, they always like sound off that siren around like 12 o'clock at noon. And like I said, same thing with the phones, how they have the alert thing. They have the same thing with these sirens, and that's what it's going to be used for events like this. Well, this event, you know, which is going to be that event that basically is going to be like, you know, the start of everything. Now, let me fast forward to the part right here, right, when they get on the plane. Now, I'm going to fast forward it real quick.
There's nobody there. What? No stewardess. I guess I left me ordering fresh cut fruit.
That's the blast that nobody saw coming, and it hit Los Angeles. So, all right, so that's it on that.
All right, so yeah, go back over there. So that was American Horror Story, Apocalypse. And like I said, man, this whole thing I put together was like an hour long. Now this next clip is from the movie How It Ends, right, on Netflix. There's a very important section of this that I want to play. All right, 1 second. If you have a hard time hearing it, I apologize. I'm trying to do the best I can without like them hitting me with a copyright strike, because even if I mute the sound, like it's the images, you feel me? It's the images that they use or that they hit. They don't care nothing about the sound for real. Like if it's music, yeah, but if it's just people talking or whatnot, they don't care about that. But yeah, if it's like, you know, the actual video and all that playing, and yeah, they gonna be like, oh yo, you gonna get a copyright. I ain't trying to do all that. So
Towards the end of that movie, he ends up finding his fiance, and there's a guy. The guy is trying to tell him what really happened, but of course, you know, he's one of those people who just, no man, no, there's no way they could have done that. But see, this is stuff I be paying attention to when I be watching these movies. What Buddy was saying, it was spot on, you know. Listen to this.
Yeah. And just so you know,
all right, I'm gonna try to read it. So they're having a conversation in this movie, and this guy right here, he's trying to tell this dude and his old lady, like, I don't think this was an earthquake, right?
I don't think this was an earthquake.
I'm a software engineer. I've seen tons of war games simulations, right? Including this exact scenario.
See, like I said, like
And so he's like, I mean, come on, you don't really believe this BS, do you? I've drove across the country. You can't create the things that I've seen. Right? Hold on, let me. Come on, man.
What causes the waves?
My bad. Hold on.
I mean, come on, you don't believe this bullshit, do you? This is nuts. I just drove across the fucking country. You can't create things that I've seen. I mean, seriously, you're fucking with me? I'm not fucking with you. Think about it in layman's.
Okay, think about it in layman's terms. A nuclear bomb goes off the coast.
Terms. A nuclear bomb goes off the coast.
Then a virus takes down the grid before anyone can figure out what happened.
A virus takes out the grid.
Nuclear bomb, virus.
Right? I feel like if I keep playing the video, they're gonna hit me. But 1 second. Let me try to play it and minimize it.
Okay.
Or anyone can figure out what happened. I've seen the intel. You haven't seen the intel. There is no intel. That is fucking bullshit. The bomb plays like an earthquake.
The bomb plays like an earthquake. Okay.
That's what causes the waves.
That's what causes the waves.
But the power going out, that created chaos.
The power going out, that created chaos. All of this is planned, y'all. And they put it in the movies.
Don't you think it's strange that the power just went out everywhere? The communications, I mean, just fucking think about it, man.
Think about it.
Unless, I don't know, maybe he believes in coincidences.
But yeah, that's from the that's a movie on Netflix. It's called How It Ends. Okay. Now let me move forward, because I mean we get all the stuff about the nuclear bombs, right? We get that. Okay, now let's go to the actual, like, the shows where they're showing you the power outages and all that good stuff. Okay. Now, this is from the movie. Hold on. Okay, there was a post video. Hey, Najee, be quiet. Be quiet. I said scenarios of what may happen here in America. They are preparing for something big. Will any of what I'm going to show come to pass? I don't know, but I know how America operates, so it wouldn't be a surprise. I'm just showing before it happens. You saw it here first, right? And this was in 2016, right? 2016, right? In this movie right here, I think this was San Andreas or this was 2012, but you see the tidal wave, right? The tidal wave I was talking about. Yeah, that was 2012, the movie 2012. And this movie right here is called The Fifth Wave. This is another movie. And right here in this exact scene, this is where the EMP happens, right? The power goes out and all the cars stop working. And then I think the very next clip is of a plane. She's looking up at the plane and it drops out the sky. This is what's gonna happen. This is it's scary to think about. You feel me? Because I know it's gonna be a lot of people flying, you know, and the planes are gonna fall out the sky. They even showed this in the TV show The Last of Us. You know what I'm saying? The video game Last of Us. They showed the planes falling out the sky and everything like that. So, you know, during the whole zombie apocalypse and all that. Let me see. Yes, son.
I mean, you have with that bad one. Did you already do it? A and B.
Huh?
A, P, P, L.
So yeah, you feel me? Now, this next TV show is called The Revolution, came out back in 2012. Now, if you go and look at it, season 1, episode 1, this is the pilot, and it's called The Blackout, right? So peep this. Damn, man, I hate this more. It won't let me edit with clip map. Nah, I ain't trying to do all that. Like, it won't let me scrub through it. It just puts it at certain points. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me play it
Look at the
in.
plane falling out the sky.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be crazy too. Them planes fall out the sky.
They knock out the power.
Man.
All of that is going to happen.
The others hit us with an electromagnetic pulse that killed all the power on the planet.
EMP.
Oh,
No more engines.
No more engines.
No more electricity.
No more
No
electricity.
more running water.
No more running water. No more gas.
Everything we took for granted.
No more everything that we took for granted.
I was talking so much.
Watch this.
The blackout.
She sent me photos. We went out, had a few, we're on our way back to base. What's going on? What's wrong?
Listen to me very, very carefully. It's all going to turn off. What? It's going to turn off and it will never, ever turn back on.
What's going to turn off? What are you talking about? Ben, did I lose you? Everything is going to turn off. When I say everything, I mean everything is going to turn off. No power. Just imagine that, man. Look at this.
Everybody power going out. Cars start working. Just imagine being out there and that happening.
Total blackness, total darkness.
Can you imagine? Like for real.
Can you imagine?
I didn't even know I was gonna say that. But for real, like, can you imagine? For real. Like it's
planes
just
falling out the sky.
All the planes falling out. Transformers, light poles, all that. It's going. Listen, it's not even trying to speak this junk into existence, man. But it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Simpsons season 24, episode 9. I can go and check that out. You know what I'm saying? What's this? I forget the name of this movie, but in that movie it showed the EMP. So okay, here's another movie called The Road. The Road. Go check that movie out. It showed in that movie too, with a father and his son. You feel me? They just trying to survive. You got people who are cannibals out there. You feel me? That they gotta go against, and just real struggle. You know. This movie right here is called Into the Forest. Go check it out. With Ellen Page, who now is a dude, I guess. But anyway, yeah, check that out, man. In that movie, it shows you like people walking around with masks and stuff like that. So what I'm assuming is the time period in this movie is when they bring around the second wave, or let's say the third wave of the pandemic or whatnot. And then boom, you feel me? In the movie, they lived off grid. I think, yeah, they wasn't off grid. They was still connected to the grid, but they lived out in the woods. But yeah, y'all gotta check it out. I can't remember everything that went on in the movie, but yeah, it's a decent movie though. Okay, so that's that, right? And I remember putting that together a while back, years ago. And then I'm gonna tell y'all now, like I told y'all then, listen, this ain't nothing to be afraid of. I get it that we're all human, and you know, we tend to worry, we tend to like get afraid and stuff like that. But listen, those of us who have read the scriptures and got an understanding on the scriptures and everything, and even outside of that, like those of us who know what time it is, you know what I'm saying, know how everything is shifting. You know, it's so many different perspectives out there, but I'm just gonna tell y'all to stand firm. You know what I'm saying? Stand firm on what you believe, and hopefully whatever you believe, And honestly, I just feel like we the age of believing is over. For real. We in the age of knowing. We're in the age of knowing, and I stand on this, man. If you don't know your history, you bound to repeat it. You know what I'm saying? So listen, you know how these people operate. They not even people, they monsters for real, vampires, parasites. You know how they operate. No, they not human. No, they don't have no life in them, no empathy, no nothing, no compassion, no nothing. You feel me? Ruthless, psychotic, just crazy, and willing to destroy any and everything just so they can stay on top. That's the type of behavior, you know what I'm saying, that they have. So listen, I'm just telling y'all, man, just try to do the best you can with whatever you have and the people that you have around you. You know what I'm saying? Stay tight, continue to develop relationships, strengthen relationships. I'm telling you, it's gonna be key. That right there is gonna be key in those times. Just get with people you can trust, because when that time comes, if listen, I told y'all I watch these movies. Anything I take from these movies is to not trust nobody. Nobody. You think people scamming right now? Man, listen, when that time come, listen, it's either you or them. For real. And that's just, I mean, it's sad, it's unfortunate, but that's just how it's gonna be, because people gonna do what they gotta do to feed their families and themselves. So if you in the way and if you got some stuff, you know what I'm saying, like, it's gonna be real out here now. It's going to be real. So prepare the best you can. Get you some ammo. You're gonna need it. Train. Don't just have a gun just to have it. Train with that gun. Learn how to use that gun. Shoot, y'all need to start working out too. Get condition your bodies. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have to do a lot of running. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get out there and you not in shape and you trying to run. Oh Lord, Jesus. And you can't even run down the block. You run down the block, you already tired. You about to fall out. So I mean, it's a lot of stuff to keep in mind, man. I'm just, joking, but yeah. Now I do want y'all to see this. I don't know if y'all subscribe to this brother channel, Papa Duck, rapper out of Florida. I don't know if y'all subscribe to his channel, but he posts a lot of good content, you know what I'm saying, pretty consistent with the things that he talk about. I want y'all to check this out though. I don't know if this is his sister or his old lady. I don't know who she is to him, but she be on his channel sometimes. I want y'all to check this out. I like when she get on though, you know what I'm saying? Cause like she be bringing it and she be speaking that real. But check this out right here.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Tawana Worlds coming by on a quick trip to disrupt for just a quick moment. The purpose of my assignment on this video is for three things: that I know that you see, I know that you hear, and I know that you know what these cats is out here doing in these streets with these Hunger Games that they playing. I want you to see, hear, and know. I just want to show y'all where all of this is going and
trying
why.
to put into place a digital transaction control grid, which will tell you what you can do with your money, when you can do it, where you can go. If they don't want you to be able to use your money more than 5 miles from your home, that's it. Your money will turn off 5 miles from your home. If they decide they want to double taxes, they just take it out of your account. It's all taxation with absolutely zero representation. And the interesting thing about it, once they get the system into place, it won't even be, I believe it won't even be your national central bank that will control. It will be the Bank of International Settlements and the global systems that will control.
Now hear who she's talking about.
All our analysis on CBDC, in particular for the use of general use, we tend to establish the equivalence with cash. And there is a huge difference there. For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also, we will have the technology to enforce that.
Basically, they can track and control cash. So we got to crash the cash so we can introduce and implement this central banking digital currency. And now we have another aspect of them trying to crash the dollar. Now, they just approved another $1 billion aid package to Ukraine with fighter jets and all of this stuff. But here on American soil, millions of lives and livelihoods will be impacted and greatly and severely affected because they down there playing games and can't come to an agreement on the debt ceiling. And by June the 8th, the United States will default on its debt and will no longer be able to pay its bills, which means 6 million jobs will be cut. There will be no.
Pay attention now. I want y'all to pay attention because this is some real stuff. Listen to me, man. What she's saying is for real. I got those articles pulled up here, my tab somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. But anyway, you hearing it right here in the video. It's real. These job cuts are coming. Like all of this food stamps, you know what I'm saying? Government assistance, all of that is finna come to an end. See, the whole saying order out of chaos, problem, reaction, solution, those are things you need to keep in mind. They're going to create the problem. They're going to create the chaos. You just think about it. Just use common sense. When they start cutting jobs, and I'm talking thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs, people will not have the money to continue to pay their mortgage, to continue to pay their rent. We've already seen the statistics. There's a rise in unemployment. There's a rise in homelessness. All of this stuff is happening, y'all. It may not, you know what I'm saying? You may not see it like because of wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? But this stuff is happening. This stuff is happening. And it's going to get even worse. I'm telling you, but it's all by design though. So the people gonna start rising up. When all of this happening, you're gonna see people in the streets protesting, rioting, you know, it's gonna get crazy. But see, this is why I'm telling you, this is why I'm showing you all though, so that you all could be on top of your game. You feel me? You could have one, you know, you could be 10 steps ahead. You know, this is why I keep talking about getting with people that you trust, getting with people who are serious. Y'all need to get some land or some, just get out the cities, try to get out the cities. And even if you are in the cities, because I don't want to keep talking like that. Even if you in the cities, hold it down. Just hold it down. You feel me? Just hold it down, man. Even if you in the cities, there's a lot of hiding spots in the cities. There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, locations in the cities and stuff that you can, you know, just all you got to do is just go outside, ride around, you know, just keep your eyes open. I'm gonna tell you what I did when I used to live, when I lived in the city. I used to ride around, right? And like, you know those roads, they be having those, I think it'd be like ditches. It'd be like ditches or whatever. And it'd be off in the cut somewhere, but you be seeing like these underground, like tunnel things or whatever. I don't know, man. I be seeing like I don't know what you call them, but they be having the lid over them. And if you remove that lid, it has a ladder that goes down listen. I was just peeping out different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, if I was ever in this situation, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hide out here and all this and that. But yeah. Let me finish the video though. My bad.
No Social Security checks. There will be no low-income housing. There will be no free reduced lunches. There will be no daycare, no Medicaid, no Medicare, no veteran benefits, no 401ks, no retirements, no IRAs, no mortgage. And you know what? What bothers me the most is that the majority of the people that look like me benefit from these programs, whether it be jobs, Social Security, low income. They are on these programs and they receive assistance from these programs, which means that will be catastrophic. And to put the icing on the cake, Biden administration to ban bank withdrawals. There you go. Amid decline in M2 money supply, Hugh Hendry warns. Now, Hugh Hendry is the hedge fund manager, and he has warned that the Biden administration is muling a freeze on U.S. bank withdrawals. Amid the decline in M2 money supply, a benchmark measure of how much cash and cash-like assets is circulating in the U.S. economy. Sometimes it's kind of relevant to panic. I would recommend you panic, he said. This is where I want to get to right here. Hendry further warned that it could reach a point where the Department of Treasury and the Federal Reserve will restrict the rights of Americans to withdraw their own damn money. Now, can you imagine that? Can you imagine waking up trying to go to the bank and take out what you so greatly is holding on to and it's not available? Well, yeah, it's coming down the pipeline on purpose. See, they don't mind giving us money because they can control us with money. But what they won't give us is gold, silver. They won't give us land, cattle, and oxen. They make it very hard for us to obtain that. And I wonder why. Ever ask yourself why? See, the beast system was never intended for us to be a part of it. That's why you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade. See, we came into the earth as kings and queens and priests and sons and daughters of the Most High God with an inheritance. And that inheritance or that economic system is solely based off of gold, silver, land, oxen, and cattle. It's time to get back to the basics.
Exactly. You gotta ask yourself, man. Like, for real, you gotta have a real conversation with yourself. I don't care how crazy that sounds. I don't care how crazy that look. Y'all gotta start having a conversation with yourself. Bro, we paying for water. We paying for, you know what I'm saying, electricity. All of the stuff, all of this stuff is free, should be free. We're paying to live. Don't make sense. It don't make sense. You dig what I'm saying? And listen, this is why I keep trying to tell y'all, land. You know, if you have land, you have a bit of freedom. You know, you have independency. Like, I say independency. You have independence. You can provide or harness your own electricity. If you have solar panels, you have an inverter, you have batteries. You know what I'm saying? If you have the knowledge on how it all works, you don't need them. If you grow your own food, right, you won't have to depend on the grocery stores. You won't need them. And water is free. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, and this is no disrespect to anybody. It ain't nothing against nobody. You feel me? I ain't trying to make nobody feel bad when I say this. Excuse me. I ain't trying to make nobody feel bad. But listen, Me, I'd be damned if I go back to paying a mortgage. I listen, I am not about to pay for the water bill. I'm not about to be paying for no gas bill, no electricity bill, none of that. I got all that for free right now. You know what listen, it just does not make sense. It is stupid. It's stupid to be paying for this stuff. It's still slavery, man. It's still slavery. And what I'm trying to promote and just preach is to get outside of that box. You know what I'm saying? Take the load off yourself. For real. Take the load. Like, listen, once you become aware, once you start educating yourself, gaining that knowledge, bro, like I said, you can get power from the sun. You know, you don't have to be connected to a grid. To hell with them and everything that they got to offer. We can do all this stuff by ourselves. We intelligent enough. You know what I'm saying? Intelligent enough. So, like I said, no matter where you are in this world, no matter where you are in this world, I don't care if you in America, I don't care if you in Africa, I don't care if you in Europe, Russia, Asia. Listen, if you living out in the wilderness, in the mountains or wherever, listen, man, it's people all over doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the Most High first. Keep the Most High first in everything that you do. And just and believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You know, you got to change your way of thinking. You have to change your mindset. You know what I'm saying? I know it seems like it's hard to break away, you know, from depending on these people and everything like that. And even like while I'm sitting there, I'm preaching to myself because it's like for the most part, yeah, I didn't broke away from the system. You know what I'm saying? As far as depending on them, you know, paying bills and all that. But I think my issue is, if I'm just being transparent, my thing is the job security. Now, and I'm gonna tell y'all this: I quit my job one time before. You know what I'm saying? I quit my job to just focus completely on like living off grid, and it was a blast. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I felt so free. Felt so free. No, I didn't like every day I woke up. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm doing this today. I'm going outside. I'm finna tackle this project. And it felt so good. Felt so good. You know? So I just want to get back to that. You know? But it's a lot of stuff that I had to learn during that time too. You know, a lot of stuff I had to learn. But yeah, man, we all could do it, man. We all could do it. We all could do it if we really wanted to. We can do it. You said, but the government has been able to control the weather. I mean, yeah, that's everywhere. They've been doing that everywhere. They controlling the weather here in America. They controlling the weather everywhere. You know, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We can't fight against that. Now, I will say this. And see, this is why we got to start thinking outside the box. When I'm talking about when it comes to information, those of us who are built for this, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about receiving the mysteries, the deeper meanings of things, the science and everything like that. Everybody ain't meant to go into those areas. But for those who are, listen, this is why it's important. Hey, y'all, keep it down a little bit. This is why it's important for us to get together because I got some information. I'm not just saying this. I got some information that can combat with the things that they're doing. Right? I'm talking when we talk about getting ether, right? When we talking about just the power that's in the atmosphere and everything like that, how to harness that, you know what I'm saying? How to, like, if there's a drought, we can create rain. We can do all this stuff. We have everything it takes. We just need the knowledge. And see, all this stuff has been hidden from us. The science of all of these things. People keep talking about chemtrails and, you know what I'm saying, the stuff they put in the air. There's things that we could do and create, you know what I'm saying, to combat that. We have the power, but we've been told that it's evil. And everything that would empower us, they demonized it. They told us that all this stuff is evil. See, a long time ago, we was connected. We was connected to nature. Long time ago, we was at one. We was aligned with everything. Our level of intelligence was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But see, this is what they over time, this is what they did, man. They moved us, they forced us out of our natural habitats. They forced us off our lands. And they took over. They programmed us, conditioned us. They stripped us of everything. But now everything's coming full circle. We are relearning. You dig what I'm saying? We are relearning everything. And that's why at the end of the day, it's like this, right? When I speak about land and I speak about, you know, all these earthly things or whatever, you know, that's because I'm right now, I'm just tapped into that earthly plane of consciousness. At the end of the day, you know, as long as I'm on that plane of consciousness, yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, America is my homeland, you know, this and that, you know, I'm indigenous to this land and all this and that, right? I could be sitting here talking about all that, but if I'm operating on a heavenly plane of consciousness, none of what I'm talking about right now don't even matter. Like, it don't even matter for real, because Earth is just a temporary abode. Earth is just, you know what I'm saying? All of this is temporary. We all gonna pass from this. So why, you know what I'm saying, put so much effort into anything? But again, see, that's that balance. It's that balance. Like, I already know. Like, I ain't tripping. You know, I'm only saying this to y'all because I understand that a lot of y'all are on that level of thinking or whatever. But, you know, now if I was talking to my friends who just, you know, we can have higher level conversations and stuff, we don't care about this stuff, man. At the end of the day, we just riding the wave. You know what I'm saying? We just going with the flow. To be honest, I mean, but you know, we know that we high, and we know that we don't never die. You know what I'm saying? Energy, you can't kill energy, man. We eternal. We eternal. This ain't it. This ain't the end. We know that there's more. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I can go on and on and on about that, man. But let me finish this though, because the sister got a lot to say.
It's not a choice in the matter. If you get land, you'll never be broke. You'll never be poor if you own gold, land, silver, cattle, and oxen. That's why they won't give it to us. And another thing that makes me go, I wonder why they're using gold and silver and land and don't want to give it to us. But this is how they preserve and create generational wealth for them and theirs. Now, why is it that the other nations are coming together and building homesteads and getting in communities and living off the grid and purchasing land? Why is this the new big thing?
But
Matter of fact, why our people ain't doing it?
right, why we can't do it?
Why? Because this is the path to financial freedom. This is our inheritance. We living beneath our means, trying to be a part of the beast system on the plantation. Come on, give us reparations. Why do you think they ain't gave us 40 acres and a mill?
I don't want no reparations.
Because we would be wealthy.
That's another thing. They keep talking about reparations. Man, to hell with all that. I don't want no money, bro. Me personally, I don't want that. I want my land back. I want the land that y'all done stole from us. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody keep see in the Hebrew community, everybody keep talking about we in America, we in the land of our captivity, we in the land of our captivity. Man, look, bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Listen, everywhere you go, even in Africa, them people over there enslaved in different countries in Africa, you can't tell me nothing, bro. They got one country where everybody out there drugged out, you know, just you got the Arabs over there still messing with the folk, killing the folk. You got even, you know, Africans doing what they're doing, cutting off coochie lips. You got, you know what I'm saying, Africans kidnapping girls, raping the boys. I mean, bro, it's oppression everywhere you go. Miss me with all that land of captivity. What about them folks over there? What they saying the same thing? Oh, we in the land of our captivity. Man, miss me with all that, bro. America, we inherited these lands over here. Canada, North, Central, South America. We inhabited all this. All of this is our land. They stole it. And they keep talking about reparations. I don't want that. You don't want that. We want our lands back. That's what we want. We want the gold back. We want the diamonds. We want all the precious metals that y'all done stole. You feel me? We want all of that back. All of it. To hell with them reparations, man. I'm so tired of hearing about that. Y'all look up the Papa Bull. Y'all look at all. That's what I'm saying. America is the true old world, and they know this. They know this. A lot of y'all don't know this. See, man, a lot of y'all been lied to, bro. Like, if y'all give me the opportunity to show and prove to you, I got information just out the booty. Like, for real. Pause. But I got a lot of information about what I'm saying. A lot of information that came out over the last few years of America, man. And see, we've been taught lies. I feel like this is one of the biggest missions. Y'all don't know about Tartaria. Y'all don't know about Prester John, King David, all this stuff, man. Like, listen, the Aztecs, the Incas, you feel me? The Mayans, them us. The original so-called Indians, us. We the real aboriginals, man. And see what they did, bro. When they came over here, go look up all the I'm gonna do a live on this, just strictly a live on this. What they did, just look up all of the American wars. Look up all of the American wars. All those, majority of those wars were against our people. The wars in Cali, the wars in Mexico, the wars in Southeast United States, all the Indian wars, the wars of Tecumseh. You know what I'm saying? Go look all this stuff up, man. The War of 1812. Look at all of the great fires. They burned down all of our libraries. They destroyed paintings, artifacts, books. That's why a lot of you all cannot find your family tree and family records. They burned all of that stuff. They did so much to hide the history over here. Look up the eugenics program. Man, I'm telling you, bro, they jump so deep. It's so deep, and it's just a whole like another world. Like, once you tap into that information, man. But hey, it's out there. People just gotta, you gotta wanna look it up. The same way y'all, years ago, all the effort and focus y'all put into learning about, us being Hebrew and everything like that. I just feel like, shoot, without all this new information, it's a lot y'all y'all need to learn. Man, we've been lied to, and a lot of stuff been told to us in reverse. I'm talking about these people, boy. These people, this junk will make you so mad, man. It'll make you so mad. All the stuff they did. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Drop Nation. Go look up 432 Drop. You know what I'm saying? Check out Dane Calloway. Check out I don't know how you pronounce his name. What is it? Curimayo. I listen, I'm gonna do a live though, strictly for that. But in the meantime, y'all go check that out. I'm gonna put together some videos and stuff and then try to show y'all. Y'all gonna be surprised, man. But anyway, check this out.
And they don't want us wealthy. They want us controlled, restrained, oppressed. And that's the reason why your girl is showing up. Now you already know, for the majority of you, that my son, another one, number 2, was taken out of this life prematurely. And I am in pain, but I'm going to use my pain for purpose. So now my assignment has pivoted. I don't never come by and tell you about problems without offering you solutions. And the reason why I'm mentioning that my assignment is pivoting is because I'm not going to be standing on a street corner blowing a bullhorn. I'm going all the way to the mountaintop. You will never be able to take out my heritage, my future generations on my watch, and I sit by idly and steady contend with the culture and say, hey, y'all, we should be over here doing this. Come join us over here. That time is up. My assignment has got bigger and better. And I'm going in to the big house on behalf of us all, not just behalf of my sons, but your sons, your daughters, us, we the community, we the culture, we the people. Every great leader, from Martin Luther King to Farrakhan to Rosa Parks to Harriet Tubman, they all had to get in the game and play it in order to win it. They all had to go and do something involved with politics and politicians in order to change things from the inside out, even if it was just civil rights. So that's my assignment. But before I go, I'm going to say this, because I always come by with solutions. The same thing that they're doing, we should be doing it, because it's our God-given inheritance that we have wealth. That's a promise for us. And we should be doing it. We should not get caught with our pants down, not unless we want to get exposed. But now is the time, brothers and sisters. And so I've been pressing the gas on the government contracts, because that's the only way I know where you can go get what rightfully belongs to you and Big Mama and everybody else you say you out here doing this for. That's the only way that you can start anything from nothing and go take it and sell it to the government and make millions and billions and trillions of dollars and get your back payback. See, that's what it's called. Get your back payback. Stop asking for it. Get dressed and go get it. It's simple as that. The wealth of the wicked is stored up. You got to go get it. So I am going to allow 100 people to get in this government contract.
But yeah, man, you can go to Papa Dub page and check them out. You know what I'm saying? For more content. But yeah, like, I'll be honest, and my brother Jonathan. Hey, I'm saying you making too much noise. But my brother Jonathan said this, and it stuck with me, and I've been using it ever since. You know, we have a divine problem, we have divine issues, and we need divine solution. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, like I said, I feel like we all have what it takes to do what we need to do and overcome and, you know what I'm saying, elevate and operate at our highest potential and, you know what I'm saying, utilize the resources, the powers. But we just realistically, you know what I'm saying, we got too much. It's just too much that we as individuals, we need to work on. Too much. We're not in the right place mentally. If I'm being honest, we divided like crazy. And that's how they continue to do what they do, solely on the division. We can't come, it's just like it's so hard for us to come together. Crabs in the barrel bucket mentality, yeah. We always pulling each other down. Some way, somehow, if you look at every situation in the past, right? Let's go back to the Black Panther Party. How did that collapse? Well, they had an informant. They used one of us against us. They use, you know what I'm saying? And this is what they always do. They always infiltrate. And while I'm on that topic, that's why I'm kind of hesitant about the community thing, because it's some people out there, man, you don't know who these folk working for. You don't know what spirit they tapped into, you know? And they be talking about they want to get with you. They want to build with you and stuff like that. But at the same time, you feel me, they got ulterior motives. Like they want to be you. Like they envy you. They jealous of you. And they want to get close to you so they can take you down. That's what you have to keep in mind too. It's a lot of our people out there that's like that, man. It's sad. And it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. You gotta watch who you surround yourself with, and you gotta make sure that everybody that's within your circle is solid. For real. No joke. So it's just, man, I just feel like it's so deep. It's so intricate, like the things is, and it's so many layers to this. When we talk about restoring balance to this world, now the world Mother Earth gonna do what she gonna do. You feel me? She gonna cut up, and when she cut up, I don't know. I can't even tell you what that gonna look like, but she gonna do what she got to do to cleanse herself and renew herself. And but you know, when it comes to these monsters who have taken over and who have been destroying the world, when it comes to them, it ain't as simple as asking them, hey, hush. It ain't as simple as saying, hey, you know, we want our land back. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We want y'all to stop the oppression and all these things. Hey, put the computer up. Put it up. But it's not gonna be that simple. You know, I really feel like we're gonna need help. We need help from the divine. We need help from the Most High, like for real. You know, we need help from the angels. from where we know that Michael. I'm just saying, biblically speaking, Michael is the guardian. You know what I'm saying? The warrior, the one who fight on our behalf and everything. So, Michael, where you at, my boy? Like, crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know what else I can say though. For real. I don't know what else I can say. But definitely we got a divine issue. I don't see our people ever uniting, even for one common purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know. It just seems so far-fetched. And we just seeing how we let petty stuff get in the way. We let doctrines get in the way. we let, you know, different beliefs and everything get in the way. Pride is the biggest thing, though. You know, it's just, you got a lot of brothers, they want to be seen, they want to be the leaders, like they want to, you know what I'm saying, they want to be in the front, like, and we really, that's why I did the video the other day about our sisters too, you feel me? Like, we really need our sisters to get on board. Like, we need to heal. We truly need to heal, like, for real, first and foremost, before we even can talk about anything else. I think therapy, healing, all of that should be like first. I think that should be a priority. You know what I'm saying? So what I was telling my sister earlier today is what I want to do is I want to start having conversations. You know what I'm saying? I want to invite a sister who has been through a lot of these things. You know what I'm saying? We talking molestation. We talking, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of hurt, who has experienced a lot of trauma. Like, I would love to invite, you know, someone on who's willing to have a conversation and see, you know, try to figure out what some of the ways that they went about when it comes to healing and stuff like that. You know, just having a real deep, intimate conversation, man, for everybody to see and hear and to learn from. You know, I really want to do that, like, because I feel like we need it. Like, I've been saying it, you know. Yeah. Y'all got any questions or anything though? Like what's good? I'll be on here for probably about, hold on. Yeah, about 15 minutes. 15 minutes, man. I'm gonna get off. It's gonna come with great pain. Yeah, it is. It is. It's gonna be a lot of pain. It's gonna be a lot of death. I mean, you know, just calling it for what it is. A lot of pain, a lot of death, a lot of sorrow. It's gonna be a lot of that, you know. But at the end of it all, yes, I do see us standing tall. I do see us being victorious, you know what I'm saying? But we just gotta make sure, leading up to those points, right? We have to make sure that we on the right side. We have to make sure we operating within the right spirit, the right vibrations, you know, with the right energy. You got to make sure that we doing our parts as humans, you know. Now there's a comment that I saw earlier that I want to expound on.
I said don't take shortcuts.
1 second. What she said? Okay, she said this right here. Test C374 said, I feel we're already in World War III. It's against humanity, and I completely agree with you. I feel like it already started, and I feel like it's happening. You know what I'm saying? With all the train derailments, with the collapsing of society. Hey, y'all sit down now, because it's almost bedtime. But I just feel like with all this stuff going on, you feel me? The attack on the food processing plants, the attack on agriculture, just, I mean, we've been in a war. You feel me? We've been in a war. Like, this war against humanity has been going on for eons, man. And I just don't know. I don't know what these people are, what they made of, or what, I don't know. I mean, there's so many theories out there, but anyway, it says, you have truly said a lot. You have given a lot. It's just time for us to put it to work for real. Yeah, that's why I feel like all the talking is just, it's at the point where I get so irritated with just people talking. We need to start moving. We need to start doing things, man. We need to start, like, really practicing what we preach, you know? Stop being scared. Stop being comfortable. Well, we need to start being comfortable with being uncomfortable and just start doing things, man. We're gonna need to get our ass whooped with no way to turn, with our backs up against the wall. Then we will see, yeah, people, yes, I agree. People gonna be humbled. I feel like the Most High is going, like, all this stuff that's gonna happen, I feel like that's the Most High way of, like, saying, all right, look, Y'all ain't got no choice. Y'all ain't got no choice but to come together.
I didn't need you.
Keep acting like this. Keep it up with this division and watch how it play out. All y'all gonna be dead. And we do this to ourselves, man. Let's see, I say, were you going to add the to be continued video of the brazen serpent? I do plan to get back on it. I do plan to come back with the presentation. Hold on. Excuse me. My bad. I do plan on picking up with the presentations. I just gotta get back to it, you know. I got a lot of stuff going on. Ooh, at the nut tonight. Yeah, but I got a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? A lot of work I'm doing, you know. I'm trying to garden, I'm still building, working, got a family to provide and take care of, and you know, for and take care of. It's just a lot, man. I'm only one person, you feel me? One person. And I promise, you know, if I had, and maybe this is something I gotta work on, you know. I always talk about believing in ourselves. Like, I believe in myself, but sometimes I be questioning, like, do I believe in myself 100%? And I'm saying that because I got all the talent in the world to not have to work, you know, at you know, driving trucks and stuff like that. I got all the talent in the world. Like, it's so much I can do, you know, and I just gotta do it, man. I just gotta, you know, take that leap of faith for real. That's why I'm being consistent with YouTube, you know. I'm putting out content, and so it can put food on the table, you know, put money in the pocket. Just trying to find other ways to bring in income. That way it'll open me up to doing the things that I want to do, you know, presentations, you know, just showing y'all the journey and stuff, man. All that. But we're gonna get to it though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. Saluting everyone's divinity from Australia. Peace, love, and light. Thank you, Tiara. Shalom, me and my family were watching you build your home. How long did it take to build your home? I think it took a year, not even a year, probably 8 months. I mean, it could have been sooner, but you know, a lot of stuff got in the way. Had car issues here and there. We you know, we had to get the money. So, you know, it took a little time to build up funds and stuff like that to get the materials and all that. And I'm gonna tell you this, and see, this is why I've been telling everybody, like, see, people be looking at my situation and like, dang, man, you know, the bro been doing this, you know, he did that. But see, what I did was I took advantage of COVID. I took advantage of that. Like, when they was giving out stimulus checks and all that. So okay, you had the stimulus checks, you had the money that you would normally make from your jobs, you had income tax, right? You had all this money coming in. And I was telling people a long time ago, back then, I'm just like, listen, 3 years ago, y'all getting all this money. Why not take that money and invest it and buy some land, buy building materials, invest in something? You know what I'm saying? Get with other people who's getting the same amount of money, if you know, not more. Get with them. Y'all put y'all money together. Go out here and get some land, build houses, start a, you know what I'm saying? I was saying all that. So when you look at my house and you look at a lot of the stuff that I have and all that, it's like a lot of that came from that time period. I went out here splurging with my money. I bought generators. I bought, you know, solar panels. I bought all that stuff. Took advantage. So, yeah, I think it took, to answer your question again, it took about a year. I think could have been sooner, but I'm not for sure the exact time. But yeah, I think it took about a year. How long did it take you to harvest everything you grew? Let's see. I think me and Jeff went out there. Jeff planted a lot of the greens that was in one area. I think we went out there in the beginning of April. Yeah, no, I think it was probably mid-April. Yeah, it was probably mid-April when we went out there. You know, we was planting some stuff. The beds that I built outside of the one area, yeah, all of that was in April. And so to be honest, like the strawberries went crazy. Like as soon as I planted those, within the next couple weeks, you know, the strawberries were coming in and stuff. So every time I go, you feel me, I'm harvesting strawberries, all the greens, the cabbages, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, the greens, like salad greens and stuff like that, all of that, it grew fast and it didn't take no time. uh I could show y'all some pictures. Oh, I think I already showed y'all, but yeah, my cabbage heads are coming in right now. My broccoli heads are in. What else? Yeah, the kale going crazy, everything. So it really don't take that long. I feel like if y'all want to develop patience, start gardening. Because with gardening, it requires a lot of patience. A lot of patience. You know what I'm saying? You grow, you put the seed in, man, then you just watch the whole process. And it takes a while. You feel me? Like certain plants, they'll tell you, you know, the days of maturity and stuff like that. So yeah, really don't take long. It just depends on what you're growing. Have you heard about electromagnetic agriculture for your garden, carpet arenas? Yeah. You're talking about electroculture. Yeah. I heard of it. And actually, we about to start doing that. Maybe next week. I'm gonna go and get some copper rods or whatever, and then go out there and probably wrap them around some wooden sticks or whatever and put them inside the beds, and then just watch everything, and then give y'all the results, let you know what's going on with it. But yeah, I do think electroculture, man, it's definitely the way to go. Permaculture, electroculture, man, and if y'all go and check out the videos on electroculture, you see like the plants, like where they would probably grow without, I'm talking about without the copper, right? They would probably grow to like 4 feet, 5 feet tall. But with the if you put the copper rod in there, man, them things gonna go stupid. I'm talking about 6, 7 feet tall. And then the size of it all, like, go check it out. Go check it out, man. Maybe we should enforce it on our people, make it to where they have no other choice, just like they enforce things on us. My bad. But I see, you remind me so much of my father, always building and was a sole provider. Appreciate that, Auntie. I appreciate that. May y'all be with you and your family. I pray to the Most High for you and the family. Likewise, strawberry leaf tea has medicinal properties. You know what? That's crazy. I just watched a video a couple of days ago on that. I actually got it saved in my playlist. I think the lady was saying something about the strawberry leaves, exactly what you're saying, and she was like, there's benefits to them or whatever. And I'm learning that too, like with a lot of things that I'm growing. For an example, like the cabbage. Is it the cabbage or the broccoli? I think it's the broccoli leaves that you could use or you can eat. that I'm still learning, like different varieties. You know, you just focusing on like the actual like cabbage, right? But what about the leaves around it? You know, I'm learning, can you eat those or whatever, you know? No, I don't got it. You think you took it when you went downstairs? But yeah. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Yeah, you can eat those. Okay, that's good then. That's good. Cause we got a lot of those.
Pick up that green car and put it in the toy box.
We got a lot of those. Yeah, man. I just wanted to, you know,
By the bed.
show y'all a couple things tonight. You know, I ain't really want to talk about nothing for real, but
Now right there.
just wanted to show y'all some current events. Now, what I do want to do, this will be in the next video, but kind of want to show y'all, for those of you who are looking for land. Hold on 1 second.
Najee, go ask Ari, has he seen my charger?
Hold on 1 second. For those of y'all who are looking for land, this is what we're gonna do in the next live, right? We just gonna go. We may do this tomorrow or Thursday, I don't know. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask y'all to participate in it, but just ask like, hey, what city do you live in, or what state do you live in, and like what state do you want to look for land in? And so we're gonna come on here, and we may use another website too that has land for sale, and we just gonna go through it, you know. And I'm just gonna show y'all the land, the price, and all that. Like for example, right here, right? And I know this is just it's expensive. It's more than what it should be, but
Can I see you right now, babe, or just the screen? Okay, I can walk by.
Lot 0 Harborside Drive, Nebo, North Carolina. This vacant lot is 1.11 acres, 48,351 square feet, located in Nebo, McDowell County, North Carolina. Nebo is an unincorporated community and census-designated place in the Nebo Township of eastern McDowell County, North Carolina, United States. It was first listed as a CDP in the 2020 census with a population of 1,790.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. But look, listen, y'all. I'm about to get off here, and I'm going to holler at y'all at a later date. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. I don't know. But I'll be back on though. And like I said, you know, we're gonna tap into a lot of this history in America, a lot of the you know, the history behind eugenics, and we're gonna get into the Trail of Tears. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff, man. But I appreciate y'all as always. As always. With all that being said, continue to work on yourself, continue to work on your relationships with my bad. Continue to work on your relationships with them. But yeah, continue to build your relationships, strengthen your relationship with the Most High and your peoples. So peace, love, and light. See y'all on the next video.